the way we use it. So technology, in and of itself, is neutral. It's the way we use it. We see hundreds and hundreds of thousands of downloads on Chabad.com, on Aish.com, and yet that same thing, that same technology, also is the conduit, potentially, of destroying people's lives. So another example is peh, is what we say, and how that same conduit can be used to destroy people or build people up. I only use this as a pedagogical lesson because everything that happens from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's not because I'm trying to mach you that well. But last night, pardon me, on Sunday night, was that last night? Mm-hmm. In front of millions and millions of people, the person who won the Academy Awards used his mouth with not only praskite, but publicly shamed somebody. And it happened to happen during, not by chance, during the parasha that deals with Lashon Hara and the power of speech. So this person who literally was the recipient of the Academy Award within a half an hour after a debacle and the way he destroyed someone with his mouth. So that same conduit can be used by kids. So I've learned from Pesach Kron that whenever he says something, he's verified and corroborated that every single nuance is true. It's interesting, he tells that a story. Not only the context, but there's a kid who had a kid who was dying. And he was a protege, he had achieved amazing things, and he could choose anyone who was going to speak at his Levi, and he chose a certain teacher. And they asked him, Moshe, why did you choose this particular teacher? And he said that when there was a sichsuch and there was a machlokes in the class, the teacher came up with a brilliant idea. He handed out papers and he put classmates, somebody else's name on the paper, and you had to say positive things about your classmate. So before his Levi, he said, everything that I've achieved is because it was on that paper, that somebody else believed in me, that somebody else said that I could reach a certain standard. And that was the reason why this kid had become a child prodigy. The same thing that could break a person can also make a person. But Ezra Hashem will use our peh and our mouth and our conduit to do only good things, and yes, Hashem to share only simchas.